So I am at a conundrum as to this build, and unfortunately, I am going to put it on pause only because I want to deliver to you guys the best possible bike. And in order for me to do that, I need more time on this build. But I don't want to leave you guys hanging. So we're going to go work on a different project. And we're going to come back to this one. And I promise you guys, I promise you that we will get this finished. But unfortunately, I just don't see it happening in this one. Not this one. So, what do I got for you? Let's go find out. 2,000 blocks out, and I have reached our destination. What am I going to be building? Well, it's going to be big. Isn't it always? Let's get started. All right, guys. I got something real special for you. Well, maybe not. Alrighty, so ta-da! Floor plans. We're gonna turn this place into a dock area. It's gonna be very, very, very nice, and we're going to create a fish market right over there. So let me get started, and I will see you guys in one moment. Okay, everybody. So I think we have a template that we can work with in order to get all the rest of the beach done. All right, so we're done, and I know what you guys are gonna say. That I may have made more work for myself again, but I promise this was not that much work. I think. I don't know. Anyway, here's what I got. Ta-da! So, we have created a little bit of a harbor here. I think it's fabulous. But you guys probably will think so too. So we got little lanterns and everything, and we got buoys that they float on, the docks float on so that they can go up and down based on the tide. We've got the cobblestone beach. We have little tide pools in there with fishies and everything. We got some kelp on the, side as well. And all kinds of stuff. All kinds of stuff to be looking at over here. And it does extend a decent way. It will extend further. Obviously, not all of this is done. I'm just doing a little bit of portions. And later on, we'll fill in more and more as we go. So, yeah, because there's more to this. And then we have the large dock for large ships over here. We have a plank way that hangs there so that they can take it down and extend it to the ship or whatever. And then we've got the numbers on the piers to tell people which pier to go to, which ship goes to which pier. Words are good. We've got the little viewing binocular thingies, you look into them and then you get to see the ocean. We have some benches over here, and we've got and eventually I might add in some vendor stalls or something and make this look really, really cool. It's a day at the ocean or something, or a festival is going on. Maybe, I don't know. But that will not be today. And then, we've got all of the piers have their little, pier signs, and at night it looks really pretty. We'll see how long this video lasts in order for you guys to see that. But up here, we have our fishing warehouse. It's a fishing warehouse. There you go. Where like all of the ships bring in their catch and you can do things here with fishing. Again, this isn't my job. my real day-to-day job. So, but we have a weigh scale here for you to be able to weigh your fish out. We have smaller carts so that you can take from the large bins over here and move the smaller fish around or the smaller quantities around. And we've got a stack of barrels full of whatever they would be full of, like fish or crabs or other things of seafood nature, prawns, shrimp. I know these things. Yeah. We have a ladder up to the balcony area that we can take, and we come up here, and this area is to let all the ventilation in during the summer or whenever they get a chance to, because fish warehouses are smelly. So that's why all the doors, all the windows, all the like things. And basically you would take these poles and you'd bring them forward in, and then you have closed off the ventilation or whatever. It would take 2 people, so yeah. And one of my favorite little bits is that it would collapse right there onto the little lip there. But yeah, you just come up here and you take care of all your ventilation issues, and they would close or open. So for these guys, they would open and close like that. And essentially you would have something similar to this, where you would have a pole, and that pole would hold up both sides of the, so that way you get ventilation. And then over here we've got some more barrels and some empty boxes and things like that people can put, either the ships can utilize or people can ship out things in or whatever. You've got all sorts of things. You've got some sinks over here to clean your fish, and you've got some tables over here to like if they do a market or something on the weekends or something like that, or what they would be able to sell things at, or they would be able to just prep and clean seafood, however people do that. Yeah. And so your office would be probably within this area over here of like whoever owns this place. And then down below, which I have not done, and I don't know if I'm going to get to this or want to get to this, but there would be a cold area storage, just in case like you weren't finished prepping for the day, or you want to store those fish overnight or for however long. There would be this area down below that would facilitate that. And yeah, because not everybody gets that chance to do that right away. But as you can see, it starts to glow really prettily at night, and I like it. And the way that I got these to glow, the pillars to glow, is just some sort of lighting behind the stone wall, and light passes through still. Obviously, these ones don't have that because they're only 2 wide and not 3 wide. But as you can see, there's a little bit of plant life and stuff here. It is warehouse. Most people don't really care too much about the plant life around the area at warehouses, but I still wanted to show that they are next to the coast. This is a place. We have a roll-up door here. And they would come around here, and you could also have access to this side as well. So you come in if you're a normal person, like that doesn't work for the fisheries or something, and then you can come in through this way. Lots of entry points to this. As you can see, not all of the landscaping is finished. That's because I want to leave it open just in case I decide to change some of it up or figure out some other piece. The next piece. That's the next installment, which we're not to today. But yes. And once again, this is a lot less work for me than the bike is. I still have plans to finish the bike. The bike will come by next Friday. Next Friday, I promise you, we will have that bike. And I will be putting out that video. I do apologize. It just due to some glitching on my part of not really understanding how the mechanics of the bike work, and I'm learning. I still, I'm figuring it out, and it will be ready as soon as possible. But that is kind of going to do it for this episode. And I want to thank you guys. You guys are always so wonderful, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your day.